My coverage of Computex 2024 is brought to you by Antec, Thermaltake, ASUS, and Fractal.
Computex is a crazy experience. You meet so many people, you see so many friends, like,
It's pretty fun.
I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's the end of the week. We've had so much fun, but what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna throw it back to 1 week ago. We were just first on the journey to Computex 2024. Paul, from a week ago, how are things going? Thank you, Paul from the future. This is Paul from the past here. We're in the car on the way to the airport. We got the crew assembled here. Joe's in the back. Hannah's coming along to wish us well. And even though my dad's a little sick, he's driving us to the airport. Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
I hope it's a good trip. Let me know. Let me know how it goes. Alright, we're on the plane. Now we get to sit here for 12 hours?
14.
14?
It's 14 there, 12 back.
14 there, 12 back.
Nice.
Watch a few movies. Take a nap. Eat some good food. So we tried to sleep in this morning, but I think Joe woke up at 2 a.m. I woke up at like 4 a.m. We were walking down to a little grocery store that Joe found last year. Shout out to, wait, who tipped you off for the grocery store?
Nexus Yang something.
Nexus Yang follows Joe and said, hey, there's a grocery store pretty close here that's more popular with locals and it's a lot cheaper for stuff. So we actually went over there last night. We're walking back there today. I've mentioned this before, but just like CES is scheduled in Las Vegas for a time when no reasonable person would want to go to Las Vegas, Computex is also scheduled at a time when it's really not the best time to come to Taiwan, because it's like the beginning of monsoon season. It's hot, it's humid, or like we're getting and supposed to get all week, lots of rain, torrential rain. We're getting like 2 inches today. Lots of red on the map coming our way. But I'm actually kind of liking the fact that it's all rainy because it's cooler. It's supposed to be in like the low 80s Fahrenheit all week, and sometimes when it can get up into the upper 80s and low 90s, it can get really, really unbearably hot here. We're going to the store. Let's check out a more local grocery store here where we can buy cheaper things. And also, since we're at an Airbnb and we have a kitchen, like we can make food there and stuff too. Of course, Taiwan is known for its wide variety of flavored milks. And the nice thing about coming to this store was I discovered through the virtues of Google Translate. Oh wait, is it gone? Oh, here we go. This is good stuff. This is stuff I like. It's malt milk. If you guys like malt balls or like carnation malted milk, it's basically like pre-mix of that. And there's a few different kinds. I actually got a bigger one of these, like one of these size last night. Should I get more? I mean, you can never have too much malt milk. In America, we're used to eggs being refrigerated. I know that's not the case in many parts of the world, but we are gonna get some eggs to make some breakfasts. Breakfast sandwiches?
Yes.
How do you choose when you have so many varieties of instant noodles? Well, here's what we did. We got the one with the cute chicken on it, obviously. Also, didn't realize this at first. They don't do dozens in Taiwan. We just have 10 eggs. Just paid, we got some water. We got some bread, we got some like sandwich making stuff. We had to pay like way more money for imported mayonnaise, you know, but only the best for Joe while he's editing. And then of course we got this big bag of coffee. Because the coffee we bought last night ended up being rye juice. It
Basically
was,
German kombucha in a way.
yeah, it was not good. So we're stocked up on coffee now too. All right. It's morning on our third day here. We arrived 2 nights ago, so just having a little breakfast. Actually making breakfast this morning, frying up some eggs and stuff, and then we'll be heading over to ASUS for a press conference. Should be exciting. Here at the ASUS headquarter press event. What do you think, Joe?
That was really good.
Tasty? I had a cream cheese chicken tartlet. I also have this croissant thing. It's like a croissant sandwich with chicken. Joe, ASUS brought you a present. A present they're letting us borrow.
Thank you so much.
We have a lovely, lovely chair here, which is way more comfortable than the chair we have at our Airbnb. We also have, ooh, sexy gaming monitor, 270 hertz refresh rate. And this is so Joe doesn't have his back go out by the end of the week editing at the Airbnb. Thank you, ASUS.
Thank you so much.
It's going to be so nice. Waiting on our Uber. And now we get to play Will It Fit? Oh yeah, look at that.
I think it should be okay.
There's so much room.
How? A monitor. He doesn't know.
这等下坐那个位置的，就是不能躺的，他就不能躺的。
好，好。
前面。
Originally we were thinking of taking like the train, but that would have been more of a pain in the butt. Yay. This versus that makes a big difference. There, now I feel like a professional monkey.
Yeah, the monitor too.
The monitor.
It's morning on day 3. This is probably going to be our busiest day because we're heading over to the convention center. It's the first actual full day that the convention is open. So crazy things going on. Fortunately, I woke up at like 4:30 or 5 this morning, and I think Joe was up at 2 a.m. or so. But before we head out, I wanted to quickly show you the updated setup now that we picked up the stuff from ASUS headquarters yesterday, which included the Destrier gaming chair so that Joe isn't going to have back problems next week after editing all week on a laptop. And they also provided us with a full-size monitor, the XG249CM, which is actually a gaming monitor, a 1080 monitor, but it's providing some more screen space and also like a screen that's at the proper height so that Joe can do all of his editing. Because Joe has been editing not just my videos, but he's also been vlogging this whole week. And if you guys want a little bit more behind the scenes with lots more random stuff, Joe loves covering just sort of the trip experience here in Taiwan, so check out his channel for that.
Very random.
But just wanted to highlight how much better this is, especially the upgrade from the chairs over here, like dining room table chairs, which are, you know, fine for eating a meal, but not that great for long-term editing. So thanks ASUS, and Joe's
Thank you. Yes.
Joe's hopefully gonna have a much better long-term experience on this trip since we still have lots of videos to edit. Speaking of which, it's just about time to head over to the Nangang Expedition Hall, so we're on our way. Beautiful morning, day 4, and we're not doing well with adjusting to the time change here. We keep falling asleep really early and then waking up really early, but we're gonna go get some breakfast. We're hoping there's some breakfast down this way. It smells good. Is that where the breakfast is? Sadness. I think this is the place we're looking for, but even though Google says they should be open, apparently they are not. Joe is investigating to see if we can...
So due to reasons, 3 doctors are officially scheduled to start. I don't know.
Oh, all right.
I guess they're medical reasons.
Not open today.
Google Translate.
Let's find other breakfast. We got a bakery here. We're gonna get some baked goods, and then we're gonna get some coffee from 7-Eleven. At the base of Taipei 101 lies a most delicious restaurant known as Din Tai Fung. We're meeting some friends for dinner tonight. I'm excited.
I sound like a Muppet.
I love meeting friends at Computex. I do. We're off to find lunch again. Noodles. We wanted to get more beef noodle at the place we went to last year, but they closed at 2 and it's 2 o'clock. So we're trying a new place. Spicy noodles. Let's see how spicy. How spicy?
Sir, it's not extreme, but it does have a kick.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh wow, my tongue is it's tingly. It's different.
Yeah? Oh, you got Szechuan.
Yeah.
You have Szechuan peppers.
Is that what it does?
Mouth-numbing peppers. Alright guys, I have a confession to make. I have an ulterior motive for being here in Taiwan, other than Computex. Let's call it a secondary goal. See, for the past couple years, I have been getting more and more into Legos. A lot of this has to do with my daughter, because she loves Legos too, and that was a great reason for me to get back into it. The thing is, as you guys probably know, Legos can get pretty expensive. And whereas I am very blessed to get PC hardware pretty easily, I found myself being pretty frugal when it comes to what Lego sets I'm willing to invest in. We have a fair amount of the Lego Harry Potter sets now, but there's one set that I've had my eye on for some time that I really wanted to get. It's about $500 if you buy it in the US. I don't know if it's the exchange rate or just local pricing or what. Turns out that that same set, if you buy it here in Taiwan, is 12,000 NT, which is about 371 US dollars. And that's why I find myself on this very rainy Thursday trekking across Taipei to a little store called Bid Buy For You. Some of you guys are probably thinking, Barad-Dur? No. We're downstairs. That's it.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah. You need one?
One.
One? Okay.
Just
okay.
one.
It's heavy. It's okay.
It should be okay.
Okay. Okay.
Like I thought I had too many Legos. I get a scratcher too, so.
Yeah.
Did I win something?
Yeah. $150 discount.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. some people is no have a discount.
All right.
Yeah.
Even better deal.
Yay.
Okay, so here's the 12,000 NT, which is about 371 US dollars.
Yeah.
And I get a discount too. Awesome.
As a
Bagging it up for the rain. Thanks to Joe for bringing a big trash bag. Turned out to be handy. I hope it fits. Not quite.
yay.
So happy. Bought a souvenir, Joe.
Wow. That's definitely bigger than I was expecting.
It's a really cool set.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised. I actually wasn't expecting that to fit. And just like that, it's our last day here. I want to give you guys one last look at our workstation because Joe's been sitting here comfortably thanks to the ASUS chair that they provided. And I think it's kind of unprecedented, but Joe has actually finished editing all of the videos except for this one that you're watching right now, which he's going to take home to edit. So if you guys have been watching our videos on this trip, this is where they've been getting made. Joe does the main edit over here. I do a little final pass on it, and then I upload and do all the thumbnails and stuff from over there. Having a dedicated monitor that could actually lift up and be like their proper heights, as well as the addition of a chair that it can actually move around and lean back when Joe wants to take a break. Joe, you think you're gonna have back trouble when you get home this year?
No.
Joe's gonna be just fine.
Thanks. Yeah, thank you.
Also wanted to say thank you to ASUS for providing this laptop for Joe to edit on. It's the ROG Strix Scar 18, which has a real nice 18-inch screen. It has an i9-14900HX and an RTX 4090 in there. So this is like a beastly gaming laptop. It even has a 240 hertz monitor, which I'll be honest, we haven't been taking advantage of since we're mostly using this for video editing. Joe did bring it on the airplane and he was gonna do some gaming on there like the whole time, but unfortunately our AC power outlet wasn't functional, so it ran out of battery after an hour or so. But we're now gonna break down the editing area and return the monitor and the chair over to ASUS, and then we got just a few more things to do here on our last day in Taipei. We need to find a taxi because we're gonna get an Uber XL like we got to come out here. I don't have an Uber account and I can't verify a new Uber account because I don't have SMS texting here. So we're gonna find a taxi. We got it. Hey, look, it fits perfectly. Xie. Thank you. And now we embark on the most dangerous part of the trip, returning something to ASUS. Okay. Do you guys know where the name ASUS comes from? It comes from Pegasus. And Pegasus is from Pegatron. And as you can see, this is Pegatron, which is also ASUS. Now you know. Kyle, you're not very Thai, are you?
No, Paul, I'm actually only half.
You're only sort of Thai.
I'm half Thai and half guilty.
Just a little Thai. Well, I'm sorry.
You can't come in here. Ah, damn it. You're more Thai than me.
just like that, we're back at the airport. We've returned our pocket Wi-Fi, and I don't know what to say. It's been a crazy week. It's been a good week. We accomplished so many things. We made the videos. We saw lots of friends. We experienced Taiwan and the graciousness of the people here. But most importantly, I got a really cool new Lego set. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching our videos that we made this week. Thank you, Joe, for being here and like cranking out the edits. Thank you to the sponsors, of course, ASUS, Thermaltake, Fractal, and Antec. You guys, we really appreciate you watching this video, especially this one that's a little bit different than the typical tech videos since it's kind of vloggy, showing off the food we ate and stuff like that. But that's all for this one. We'll see you all next time. Peace out.
Later.
Bye.